Good morning. What is up, YouTube? Sorry for being a tad bit tardy today. First of all, happy St. Patty's Day. I don't have any on any green. Come at me, bro. What are you gonna do? You can't pinch me through the screen, baby. First of all, those were the most annoying kids in elementary school, pinching you because you weren't wearing green. Okay. I hope you guys are all, I don't know, probably they're probably all in politics, to be honest. And how many kids, like when you were growing up, like literally, like would bring you like a 3-leaf clover and split one of the leaves and be like, "Oh, it's a 4-leaf." It's like it's not a 4-leaf clover. They don't exist. Okay, they don't exist. You split one of those leaves. I know your tricks, but happy St. Patty's Day. Hopefully, you guys all have a fun night planned. It's Friday, my dudes. Go out, have a good time. I'm gonna go out with Jake and some ladies, and we're gonna have a good time on the town. Get a nice dinner, play some video games. I won't get into that too much about that. But guys, do me a favor, smash the like button before we get started. Sorry I was a little tardy. I was taking I was dropping the kids off at the pool, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, which is amazing, right? And we got to talk about how the traditional cryptocurrency or traditional markets are decoupling with the crypto market. I mean, look how much Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto is up today. Absolutely insane. We had Bitcoin kiss $27,000 this morning. But the traditional stock markets are down today. And of course, that's all because of all the FUD going on with banking. Now, this is some sort of decoupling I haven't seen. And guys, let me know how my voice is right now. I was trying to troubleshoot the sound. For some reason, my default settings weren't looking good. But how does my voice sound compared to other days? It should be decent, right? Yeah, DoobieTube and cryptocurrency stock. Absolutely insane right now. And of course, the big story is Bitboy Crypto made a video last night, quote unquote, exposing SHIB. I've seen the response to it. It's kind of mixed. We're going to watch the video. I have not watched the video. We're going to watch that video and see exactly what's going down, react to it here. And Bitboy is not, a lot of people do not like Bitboy, right? So very, very interesting. I'm here to listen. You know what I mean? I'm here to listen. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Okay, sounds good. I'm here to listen and be objective. You guys know how I feel about SHIB. You know how I feel about Bitboy. Like, I don't really care. I have no skin in the game. And let me take off this sweater. It's already too hot. Jesus, man. I'm over here yelling. God damn. Damn, boy, over here yelling. All right, here we go. And just so you guys know, the diet is going super well. Exercise is going really, really well. And last night, I had the best night of sleep. Best night of sleep I've had in recent. I can't remember the last time I had that good. I slept, bro. I think I went to bed like at 9:30 and woke up exactly like at 6:30. Just crazy, like a baby, bro. Absolutely insane. But first, let's thank our sponsors, of course, Pomeranian, right? Musa Chain, and of course, Volt Inu. Links to everything is in the description down below. Shut up, Edgar. Let me say what's up to the chat, and we'll get into the show. Let's go, baby. What's up, Steve? Says, what's up, Steve? How you doing, baby? Steve, I know you're having a show today. If you want to go ahead and slap that in the comment section so the DJs can go and line up. I think you're doing a big giveaway courtesy of your boy. Javi, good morning. How you doing, baby? Got my Javi coffee this morning. Extra hot, so I got to be careful. Had a fat stack of protein pancakes this morning. Let's go, baby. What's up, that guy? Yes, clickety-clack that like button. R-Lake, how you doing? Lee Mills. Give me 1 second. We have a SHIB army in the house. Give me a second. Let me pull up my YouTube stream so I can make sure I can get all the gifted subs and all the stuff like that today if we get any. And guys, do me a favor. If you guys are not part of the Telegram, come hang out on the Telegram. We already have 104 people in here. Let's push us up in the old algorithm. Slap that like button. Telegram is very, very fun. What's up, Bruce? How you doing? Irish Mike. Javi says, Bitboy's bitch boy. Let's go. Burry. How you doing, baby? Good morning. Maddie B. Sacco Hunt. Somebody speak to my manager. And for the game, look at all these members on the channel. Look at all these eggplants. Absolutely, Bree. Did not wash my hands. Of course I did. Not Baby Rodney. Good morning. Gabriel, Ben, Edgar, Mike, Jason, Jay Hawk. What's up, baby? Blockchain Betty. Good morning, baby. How you doing? We have, who else do we have in the chat? Hemi Life. Did I say that? I already said Ben. What's up, Brad? Hardest working man in the world right now. You're out of here, Bree? Where you got to go, Bree? All right, Bree. If you're taking off, have a nice day. We'll be extra degenerate for you. DoobieTube, how you doing, baby? Abby, dude, the chat is popping today. Let's go. Let's have a good show today, guys. Rob got it. I don't think I can say hi to everybody, bro. Yeah, I can. Joe Dirt, Anthony, Poe, D Angel, Triple J. Let's go. Gene. Let's go. Okay, I think that's everybody. If I missed you, wait, Renga Apes. All right. If I missed you, so I'll be. All right. Let's talk about the market first. We'll get into what the heck is going on with cryptocurrency compared to traditional markets, and then we'll go ahead and get into the Shiba Inu situation and do a little bit of recap of yesterday and explain what exactly is going on. Good morning, Raphael. How you doing, baby? We got the SHIB army in the house. That coffee's so good. All right, so let's go over the traditional cryptocurrency market and see what's going on. So, as you can see, big green bubbles today on a Friday. I mean, I love to see crypto pumping through the weekend. Now, traditionally, cryptocurrency really doesn't move during the weekends, but it did last weekend. Why? Because Friday, USDC was depegging, right? And then Sunday, we heard that the banks were getting a big bailout. So a lot of the crypto companies that were like, oh my God, Selmo FUD. Oh my God. Sending it to you, Rosemary, with the dread. Oh, thank you so much, Selmo FUD. I do appreciate it. Selmo FUD, thank you so much for the $100 donation. Holy hell. Thank you so much, everybody. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Selmo FUD. I appreciate you. And if you guys didn't know, we were sending Selmo our condolences because his mother did pass away. But the DGens went and rallied, man. I hope you felt the support over on Twitter, Selmo. I hope you felt the support. You know, it's been nice seeing all the pictures of you and Mama Bear on Twitter and celebrating her life. So I do appreciate you, Selmo FUD. And thank you so much for the $100 bomb and always continued support, man. XRP gang in the house. Okay, so the entire cryptocurrency. So we saw, Monday, we heard that the Federal Reserve is going to bail out the banks, which was good for cryptocurrency, right? Because one of the biggest exposures to the Silicon Valley Bank was USDC, which to me it seemed like the safest stable coin at the time. Now we know that it doesn't really matter. No one's really safe, right? But we talked about the irony of BUSD getting fudded by by USDC, but USDC actually being the one depegging once they get a little bit of FUD. So that's not good. But the banks bailed out crypto, so crypto was pumping over the weekend, right? So it's not going to pump. So hopefully it stays right about here over this weekend. And if we look at traditional stock markets, well, they're down, and they're down big, right? So what the hell is going on? Why is the cryptocurrency market decoupling from traditional markets? Well, I think we're having a big perception change. And I know that might sound crazy, but let me explain. Bitcoin was born out of the 2008 financial crisis, right? And why? Because it's not a bank. Bitcoin's not a bank, right? And even like traditional cryptocurrency exchanges are held to a higher standard in theory when it comes to holding all your funds in a bank. It's hard to have a real crypto or a bank run on a cryptocurrency exchange if they're doing things the right way, which means if they're holding all your crypto reserves one-to-one and they can prove that, right? Then that means in theory, you should never have to worry about not getting all your cryptocurrency back. But banks, they have something called a fractional reserve, which they're not really required to hold every single dollar in the bank. But some banks, not all banks, some banks are FDIC insured, right? And that's why credit unions and those sorts of things are so important, because those government banks are probably going to be the first ones being serviced. But different standards, right? Now, a lot of people are looking at how we're handling our money system. It seems like, right? And I'm watching this video, right? From Janet Yellen. It seems like no one has a clue on what the hell is going on. We're trying to get a hold of inflation. We printed too much money from the pandemic, and things are like things are just freaking. It feels like we don't know what the hell to do because we're bailing out these big banks. Now, although bailing out those big banks were good for cryptocurrency, I mean, these big banks were doing dumbass things behind the scenes, right? And it's like, okay, well, are we going to keep bailing out people? Is this really capitalism? You know what I mean? It's not capitalism because we're giving people, businesses money who fail, right? These banks are not government banks; they're just regular ass banks, right? But the Federal Reserve wanted to stop the contagion of like one bank failing and then it trickling into everything else. You know what I mean? So, whether you think the bailouts are legit or not, it seems to me we're trying to get a hold of inflation. But where the hell are we going to get this money? Right, to reimburse these banks or to save these banks, you know what I mean? To save the depositors at least. And it's like, are we turning the money printers on? Where's the money coming from? So they're saying we're not printing more money, but like, where's the money coming from? It doesn't make any sense to me. So that's what's pretty much going on. Banks are continuing to fail. It looks like there's a lot of FUD. Silicon Valley Bank official files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And there's just more bank FUD going on. And all the while, Bitcoin's kissing $27,000. It says right here, so check this out. So the Federal Reserve says it stands ready to provide liquidity to eligible institutions. And to me, what this means is that, yeah, maybe we're doing a good job on inflation, but down the road, we might continue raising interest rates because maybe all this money printing or all this money giving, however they're going to get this money to save some of these big corporations and banks. I mean, geez, So U.S. banks borrowed $164 billion from the Federal Reserve over the past weekend, a new record. And this is crazy, man. What about you, the average Joe? Right? The average Joe, will not get a bailout, but these fucking banks will, right? You get in a car accident, you have a hospital bill, something happens in your life where you need money. I mean, we've all been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and nothing for you. Nope, capitalism for you. Sorry, peasant. But big banks, oh yeah. In fact, one of our theories, right? And you should get mad about this. One of our theories may be true, which is we had some of these executives pulling out millions of dollars before the collapses of these banks. So these executives are fine. Did they know it was going to collapse? I don't know. We'll see. But that's the rumor, right? So check this out. Silicon Valley Bank CEO who sold 3.5 million shares weeks before its collapse was spotted in Hawaii. This man was in Hawaii turning up before his bank collapsed. Did you know? I don't know. Pretty shady to me. But now, the reason why everyone's here and you want to hear about it, I get it, especially if you're watching this a little later. Guys, we have 174 people in the chat. Guys, smash the like button, push us up in the old algorithm. Let's pack the house today, baby. Did Shiba Inu really get exposed by Bitboy Crypto? Now, I haven't watched the video. I'm expecting my mind to be blown. It's kind of a long video. We're going to get into it and kind of review it. But I'm going to be completely unbiased and those sorts of things. You know how we do on the channel, and just give you my opinion on what I think the hell is going on. Now, a little bit of a recap of what happened yesterday, because it's more than just Bitboy exposing Shytoshi. Keep that in mind. It's more than just Bitboy exposing Shytoshi, and you have to see this. Shytoshi deleted his tweet where Bitboy clapped back, right? Bitboy, they were going after each other and those sorts of things. Shytoshi deleted his tweet, but a lot of, you could say, SHIB influencers walked away from the project. Now, SHIB Trophius has not posted. He feels like, abandoned. He feels like the project's going in the wrong direction. We have Queenie, who was calling out Shytoshi, saying, why did we copy the chain ID from another project that was a smaller project? Did we think that wasn't going to get found out? But we also know that SHIB Queenie, or just Queenie now, is a community leader for Contori token. Another person to leave the Shiba Inu project was DeFi Kraken. He put out a statement yesterday that he was leaving the Shiba Inu community. But today, he told everybody he's going to be part of the KTO community, the Contori token. So it's like, whoa. So are these SHIB influencers leaving for Contori? Why are they leaving for Contori? Now, there's two schools of thought. I've been around disgruntled employees before. I've been a disgruntled employee. And sometimes your reasoning doesn't make sense because, a business has a bottom line or a business is moving in a different direction. So if you're part of the Shiba Inu team, and you've always been, and you have all these changes happening around you all the time, it's like, well, shit happens. And it's like sometimes people don't like that because they like things to be what they were. But in order for the company to grow, sometimes those changes need to happen. Now, is Shytoshi being a dictator and ruling with an iron fist? Or are some of these SHIB ambassadors, they have some validity to their point? Do they think that SHIB is going to fail? Do they think that SHIB is headed in the wrong direction, right? And why are they all promoting Contori token? Remember, Shytoshi's one of his big reasons when he came out with a statement yesterday, he talked about all these people funding the project. He said that a lot of these people use Shiba Inu and a lot of Shibians, he calls them, to pump their or to bring over to other projects, right? To make other projects more popular because they have that platform. Keep in mind, guys, people like DeFi Kraken with 85,000 followers, people like Queenie with 47,000 followers, they're going to get paid a decent amount to promote Contori. Why? I know because I have 20,000-ish followers on Twitter, and I have 20,000 on YouTube, and it's like I get paid good to talk about tokens. They're probably getting paid well too, especially since Twitter is a big platform, and they've been involved with another community, Shiba Inu, and people will automatically take what they say as fact because people trust them. They're community leaders. So, Shytoshi's saying that these guys are using Shiba Inu to build a name and now they're moving away. Is that true? I don't know. Were they ever getting paid for were they ever getting paid for promoting Shiba Inu or representing Shiba Inu? I don't know. Here's the thing. Promoting projects and those sorts of things, it's like a give and take, because it's almost better to talk about a project if it's going to get you followers and subscribers without getting paid, right? Which probably that's what the Shiba Inu team did then. Now they're like, well, we want to get paid to get, to talk about a project. Shiba Inu doesn't need to pay them. Shiba Inu is too big. It benefits people to talk about Shiba Inu, not the other way around. Where Contori, it would benefit them to have these influencers promote their brand. So let me know what you guys think about that one. I think it's a very, very interesting one. But I think that's what it is right now. But let's get into the video and see exactly what Bitboy is talking about. What's up, Johnny? Tectonic fam in the house. Guys, smash the like button and let's continue. Again, Selmafud, thank you so much for the $100 donation, man. I do appreciate you. And of course, fair use, Bitboy. I know I don't like you, but I have a link to your video in the description down below. I'm reacting to it.
Welcome to Bitboy Crypto. My name is Ben. In this channel, we dox people. It's what we do. We're gonna dox a founder of Shiba today.
This man is so unlikable. He is so unlikable. We're just 30 seconds in, and we have to get through. Guys, bear with me. We have to get through this shit, okay?
You guys are super excited. If you guys love when we dox founders of coins that are mega billionaires, make sure to hit that like button. Guys, this is a twisted tale. This is a long tail. And there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of people that think they know things, and there's conspiracies and all kinds of stuff out there. The fact is, most of them just don't know jack-ish. That's what they don't know, jack-ish. So we're going to try to cover this story from start to finish. There's a lot of overlap, so it's hard to kind of tell this in like a one straight narrative. We're going to do the best we can. So here we go, right here. Is SBF Shiba Inu creator Ryoshi? Coinbase director finds direct link. Now, a lot of people will tell you that Ryoshi, founder of Shiba Inu, is multiple people. That's false. A lot of people will tell you it's Sam Bankman-Fried. Found out that's false. Did a video on it last week where we talked about all this information, why it looks like Sam was one of the founders. However, Sam was heavily involved from the very beginning of Shiba. And we're going to be able to show you a group that he was in, along with some of the other major players in Shiba Inu. So first here,
Shiba Inu. Keep saying Inu. So pretty much there was accusations that Sam Bankman-Fried may be Satoshi, or Ryoshi, but I guess that's not it now. I guess that was his claim last week, but now it's not that. So apparently, you know what I mean? He was a creator, not Ryoshi or Satoshi. So all right,
let's start with this. So the link between Sam and Shiba, here's where it was. We have Connor Grogan, the head of product business operations at Coinbase, made a sensational discovery saying that basically there was a tie-in between Sam and Shiba based on this Alameda OpenSea account. So here is Connor's, all of his research. Let's go ahead and move over to the actual post itself. So here we are on the thread. A wallet directly connected to the founder of Shiba Inu has an interesting OpenSea account, Alameda. Now, then he goes on to show this here. And what he shows is that basically from this website, this exchange BitCub, that it goes to Shiba Inu.
I'm sorry.
Ryoshi, this is Ryoshi, and back down. And it's also connected to the Alameda OpenSea account. Now, here's what I would tell you, what I've been told about this situation, why this occurred. In the early days of Shiba Inu, they were very loosey-goosey with the wallets and who had control of them and who had access to them. This Alameda account, it is in fact Sam. There is in fact overlap between Sam and Ryoshi. They are not the same person. That's exactly what I was told on this situation. So to really understand how this came to be, we need to go check out this Karma DAO.
Okay,
now,
Karma DAO.
Okay. I assume this is the correct link here. I don't know if it had a coin. I'm not 100% sure. This may not actually be the right page. When you click here on the link, it takes you here to this. So obviously the site is not open
so it's
right
probably
now. However,
abandoned, right?
we do see this karmadao.eth. Now, this is of course, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. Now, a lot of times when we think about DAOs, we think about the Constitution DAO, we think about the Buy the Broncos DAO, we think a lot of these different DAOs. There have been very recent. However, this one was around since March of 2019, and there's some that even predate some of these, which we'll look at in just a second. But very interesting.
Well, the timing lines up, right? Let's continue.
Interesting here. If you click this,
I can.
Notice this link in Karma DAO. You take this, and it takes you to one
How do I do the settings? Is it playback speed, right? Let's do 125.
Mr. Andrew Lee, July 20th, 2020, announcing Karma DAO, the first ever token permission networking chat group on Telegram.
Okay, so we have Andrew
This
Lee.
is not the only DAO of its kind. You have Metacartel Ventures is another major DAO here. And then you also have, believe it or not, this is real, Moloch DAO. And I believe that Tornado Cash actually came out of Moloch DAO, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Now, Moloch, of course, is the Canaanite god of child sacrifice. So that's who they decided to name their DAO after. These are evil people.
Oh,
guys.
Moloch.
These are extremely evil people. Look at the connections that Gavin Wood from Polkadot has between his his story about molesting children. What he's got going on parody and Polkadot all the way over here to Moloch DAO. A lot of tie-ins there as well. That's another video I can cover. We're not going to do that today. The point is to say Karma DAO is very similar to Metacartel Ventures and also to Moloch DAO. It's an incubator. It launches projects, and there's a gigantic group of people inside of these DAOs that push these projects. So here's Andrew Lee. Here it is. The mission of the DAO is to have as many people in Ethereum and the greater crypto space to adopt a network group that values karma, which includes the qualities of being mutually helpful to others, mutual value add, giving to all, and be kind. The problem with all the bad actors and scams in the space, well, there's a need for networking and communication, which we're going to look at one person that was in the group, and you'll see none of this is true here. But basically, Andrew Lee started this, and I would say this.
Yo, cut to the fucking chase, right? Can we get to the fucking chase? What's going on here? So I guess this is Karma player. So I'm going to skip to the next one because this is stupid. So let's go to Andrew Lee.
Can't see he does follow me here. It's good. I mean, a lot of people in crypto do. But you guys can see here, he founded Dogechain, yada, yada, yada. Joined May 2010. He's got 14,000 followers. And you can tie this directly into this announcement over here about Karma DAO. This is the same guy who was involved in the beginning of Karma DAO.
Okay, so we have
here
Karma DAO now.
Deleted tweets here, I believe. Here, Andrew Lee admits to knowing the founder of SHIB. In building, trading, or investing, many overlook the importance of power law distribution. Persistence is everything in tech because the big win can be around the corner. I happen to know the guy who made SHIB. His success wasn't because he was a genius. It was a lifetime of persistence.
Okay, so we see a connection here from Andrew Lee to the founder of SHIB. I think that's what he's talking about.
Deleted tweet. Why? I guess Andrew doesn't want people to know he knows who the founder of SHIB is. That is correct. Now, where did SHIB begin? Where did Shiba begin? So this is actually a deleted tweet. I believe the deleted tweet was from Andrew Lee here. You see A. Lee. It was from him. First, or then this guy GCR says, think I first learned about SHIB and Karma DAO in the summer of 2020. Karma was first of its kind and hasn't been cited enough for how revolutionary it was. I mean, it had a lot of projects that launched through there, a lot of different projects, including Serum. You may be interested to know that Serum was also launched inside of Karma DAO. We had excited to have SBF Alameda make a private presentation and Q&A to Karma DAO members about Project Serum in just a few hours. And you can see here, bragging, he had 129 attendees. You can see here, Sam's iPhone. This is Sam Bankman-Fried in a closet of a hotel, trying to convince all these people to get involved in Serum to raise money in it. Now, supposedly, I think he had said that he was not going to be raising money for Serum, but here he is. He was doing it. Here's this guy, Mosh. It sounds familiar. I think I know him from somewhere. Look up here. We have Andrew Lee right here, Sam McCulloch. We can see if there's any other names here that I recognize. Alan from Gate.io. Gate.io, also a scam. We'll have a lot more on that scam down the road as well. So basically bragging. I mean, look forward to it. Having fun. And if you look on that members list, you can cross-reference some of these names over on that member list, and you will see them as well. But obviously, here is a thread on this meeting that took place. Web3 Exposed. Sam Bankman-Fried pitched Project Serum on July 28, 2020 on a 100-plus Zoom call from his hotel bed with basketball shorts. Big shocker. Investing $75,000 for 1 million Serum. Among the Zoom participants was their internal team, Associated Partners in Wales. Sam finished presentation with, all right, it's a limited round. Who wants in? Like flies.
It's nutty because this kind of stuff is so common all day, every day, and it's crazy that I think if we would have seen this stuff and known this about Sam before FTX, I think how could you trust FTX? Because this is some typical VC bullshit that you get on everyday projects. Literally every single token does the same thing that they're doing right here. Let's continue.
The internal guy says, yes, save me allocation, please. And the rest fell for it. So you can continue to come down here and see a little bit more about the way that FTX generally did these flywheel tokens like Serum. But the long and the short of it is, this was a place where a lot of projects were getting launched in very, very, very sketchy ways. Now, one project that was heavily associated with Karma DAO was Unification. And this is where we get the smoking gun here.
Okay,
You
here's the
get
smoking
our
gun.
name and the ticker. The ticker, of course, is fund. Now, it doesn't really matter what this project is. But you see lately, it sure has been pumping. That's right. It has been pumping. There is some news going on where Shibarium is talking about using fund. I wonder why. Why are they?
Oh, are they? Oh, they were using fund.
Very, very, very interesting situation here. Coming in ranked 753 on CoinMarketCap. Now, I will tell you, I had another YouTuber. Another YouTuber actually sent me a Telegram message here a few minutes ago and said,
"That is true. I have been seeing them talk about fund a lot. Right? That is true.
Hey, I think I know who the founder is." And I said, "Yeah, tell me who it is." Everybody's been guessing. They've been wrong. And he got it. He nailed it. He nailed the founder. And I said, "Man, that's interesting. How did you know that?" He said, "Well, I had this guy on to talk about his project Unification. And then right when Shiba launched, he messaged me and told me to delete all the videos I made on Unification." Very interesting. So what is Unification? Well, it's a decentralized blockchain toolkit. It sounds like every other Web3 project out there in the history of mankind. And you can see the Unification universe. See Shibarium, see Shiba Swap. A lot of overlap with Shiba and Unification. So here we go. This is where we get into the fun stuff. This is Nema Jahan. And as you will see, so as always, these guys love to delete their tweets, love to delete their profiles. Nema Jahan. This is a placeholder. Please follow my main account. Nema, let's go to main account. There it is.
Okay.
0 tweets. 0 tweets. And it's not shocking. Not shocking that Nema does not want his name out there. From what I've been told, he does not want people to know where he lives. He's very scared for him and his family.
I'm still waiting for some real compelling evidence. I'm still waiting for it. Have you guys felt any compelling evidence? I haven't yet.
Family. Well, you shouldn't have been hiding forever, is what I have to say to you there, sir. But yeah, this is 100% the founder of Shiba. We're gonna go on to kind of show you how this came about.
Yeah, how.
But this is him. You want a picture of him? There he is. There's your guy, Nema Jahan. You get a lot of pictures.
SHIB Army. Is this your king? Is this your champion? Is this your fighter? SHIB Army. Is this your king, Nema? So apparently this is it. Okay. Well, how is this it? How I haven't found the smoking gun just yet. Being in a chat with someone pumping up a cryptocurrency project isn't compelling. Let's continue. Where's the smoking gun, Bitboy? Give it to me, Bitboy.
Pictures of him here. If you just search his name, find this one. Here we go. We got this.
Go.
Unification, the WRK chain. There it is.
Okay.
Here he is. We showed him on the stream a couple times. The Unification Foundation. Now, what's interesting is if you search this guy, you won't find any connection between him and Shiba. Very, very, very interesting. This is him. Nema Jahan is the founder CEO of Unification Foundation, a blockchain-based protocol. Uses off-chain applications and on-chain smart contracts, create a data marketplace and user sovereign identity center. So we continue. Here's another little thing about him here. He is a male, so thank you for identifying. Appreciate that. Now, I did go to LinkedIn here, and I did send him a request, and in my request, it just said, "Hello, I would like to find out more about you founding Shiba." So we'll see if he connects or not. That was just kind of a little dog whistle to him. No pun intended. So here we go. This is more ICOs, how to ICO in 2019. Here he was going around explaining to people how did you create ICOs, how to make a ton of money off of other, taking advantage of other people. And so here we go. This here was
okay. So the knock right there is that the ICOs, like ICOs, initial coin offerings, they could be a little shady sometimes, like pre-sales and stuff like that, angel investors, because they can wreck a lot of people, and they usually do wreck a lot of people, unless they're for good cryptocurrency projects. See, that's the issue, is that no one knows I mean, sometimes we do, but it's hard to tell the true intentions of these cryptocurrency projects in pre-sale or going around looking for some sort of like raising capital to fund their project, because most businesses fail, right? Most small businesses fail. That's not crypto is not excluded from that fucking thing. There's still small businesses. But the thing is, like, we don't know the intentions, and a lot of the time the intentions of these developers are very, very bad. They just want to make money and get the hell out, right? So it doesn't make him a bad guy just yet, right? The Nema guy
forwarded me by an anonymous source, and this is Andrew Lee, Darren from FTX.
Okay.
And here, he was so scared he wouldn't even put the name. He would not even put his name in on this message. Circa 2019.
So they for sure all know each other.
Doesn't know about N. The SHIB community did not know that Nema was actually the founder the entire time. But man, is that a rotisserie duck? Come on, man. So here we go. Here are some screenshots from some chats that were inside of the Karma DAO Telegram group. So here you are. You should pay very close attention here to this here, the bricks, the corner wall here. This here, community organizer, this is Nema. Now, how do we know that?
Yeah,
well, I know that from double, triple confirmation from multiple people who are in this group. But the ticker is fund,
yeah.
FUND. Well, wait a second here. What was the ticker? Oh, fund right here. Here it is.
Okay.
So even outside of the screenshots I've shown that I cannot show you guys because it doxes who sent these to me. There you go. There it is. Fund right there. You know the ticker, the community organizer. That's what they call him. This is Nema. So here is this one where he literally sent the SHIB to Vitalik. This is the message. He sent it to Vitalik because you know they sent a huge amount over to Vitalik. Vitalik ended up burning it, yada, yada, yada. Can someone with press connections get this as a nice human interest article? The SHIB team can't because they don't have money, but this is actually newsworthy. So they sent all of this money. Here was the plan. So
that's fun. First of all, smash the like button, guys. We are 28 likes away from 100 likes. Guys, smash the like button for me. It's free to do. Smack it, touch it, slap it, whatever you want to do. Stomp your phone. I don't care. Just press it. This is pretty interesting because this was a gimmick. Like I said, regardless of what you think about Shiba Inu, whether you like it or hate it, Shiba Inu is like the template for any other meme coin project in the space. They all want to do the same thing Shibs does. A swap, their own network, right? NFTs, more tokens, all that shit, right? They want to do the same thing Shiba Inu does. So Shiba Inu is like really, it's a trendsetter. But one of the first trends they sent was sending Vitalik a massive amount of their supply for press. And every other project was doing that. Now, recently, so Vitalik ended up dumping a lot of SHIB to help a lot of people suffering during the COVID-19 pandemic. But recently, Vitalik burned or sold a lot of the tokens sent to him. I don't know why, but that's funny. So all those tokens sent to Vitalik, he just sold them all, right? Well, most of them, right? Crypto Art with the $50 banger with the WTF Crypto Art. Thank you so much for the 50. Jeez, guys, you guys are killing it this morning. And again, thank you so much, SRT, for the SHIB rabbit hole is deep. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. But Crypto Heart, thank you so much for the $50 donation. Let's continue. All right, so let's continue.
Send all of the SHIB over to Vitalik. Then we will make a news article about it and make it public. And this is how we will get the hype going around SHIB. So here is a little bit more here. Nothing really on this one I wanted to show. This once again is the same one from somebody else. Number one, make a great press piece.
How is he the founder though? How is the founder?
Of course, here is the larger screenshot here. And this is proof right here, by the way. If you guys know, the person that sent me this, they sent these forwarded to me to prove that they were actually inside of the group. This is someone that is inside of the Karma DAO group. This is not someone who found these screenshots. They were able to forward me the exact same messages. And as you guys can look back and see, you can find they are the exact same messages. This will make a great press piece. Number one holder, SHIB Whale now. See, he's a SHIB Whale now. Number one holder, great press piece. Here's the Ether scan. If you guys want to check it out and find out that it is in fact legit. Sending, it looks like 254 trillion SHIB tokens over to Vitalik. And of course, then we do have, Andrew, the other Andrew Lee, FOMO Master. That was at the end of this. But the point is this, guys. Here's the point. Sam, he's not the Shiba Inu creator. Okay. He is one of the original people involved in this. He was in Karma DAO. This was launched. Remember the tweet? The tweet was, let's see where the tweet was. I think I first learned about SHIB and Karma DAO in summer of 2020. We have all these people that are in the same group. We have the member list. We know everybody that was in this group. As I told you, I've already have the information was forwarded to me from from the actual Karma DAO group. I think it does still work to this very day. Well, there's a YouTuber I recognize. Oh, hey, Maddie, that's a YouTuber. If somebody really went over this list here, you'd probably find many, many more people on here that are involved with crypto still to this day. Some of these people that you would recognize. Aaron Choi, he's from Kava supposedly. Okay. I'd have to cross check a lot of this stuff. I really just focused on those people that I know.
How do we know he's the founder though?
But I'll go ahead and just do a slow scroll for any of you guys that want to.
Wait, how do we know he's the founder though? Am I missing? How do we know he's the founder though? Do we know he's a founder? Okay, so how do we know that? Did I miss that? Because so far what I'm putting together is the Nema guy. He was, he probably is part of other token projects and he did a lot of ICOs and probably rugged a bunch of projects. Okay. And then we know that's him in the Telegram. And how do we know he's the one who launched SHIB? Did he say in the Telegram that he launched SHIB or he was the founder of SHIB? And if so, like, how do we know? Because he said he double, triple verified that that's his a Telegram account. But like, how do we know that's actually his Telegram account? I don't know that. I mean, it's his fund right there. Fine. Maybe he's just like a maxi for fund. Let's continue. Am I missing the connection? Can somebody in the chat? Am I missing something important? So we saw like the founders, FTX, the Karma DAO guy, and then of course Nema hanging out together. Maybe Sam Bankman-Fried was in the Karma DAO because a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, and a lot of these cryptocurrency products have something called a launch pad, which is an established cryptocurrency project. Will say, that's been in the space for a while. We saw this a lot, especially during the bull run with shitcoins. Well, they'll be like the vetting process for any shitcoin launching, right? So instead of just launching on Uniswap with no hype, you get to launch exclusively to people who hold said token, maybe some Karma DAO token or whatever, right? And like, hey, yeah, this product is launching on our platform. It's an ERC20 token, yes, and it'll be available on Uniswap, yes, but we're giving it our blessing, right? And maybe sometimes you could get into the pre-sale if you own some Karma DAO token or something like that, some incentive. So maybe there was a launch pad that launched a bunch of shit coins. That's why he's looking bad, or because the only thing is like, okay, so what? Let's just finish the video and I'll give my analysis.
Screenshot any of this. I'll just do a page down. Screenshot any of this to double check.
It's tough. That's weird.
This has all of these people's Telegram handles here, as you can see on the right side as well. These are their Telegram handles. Guy from Ample Fourth in there, as you guys can see.
Okay.
Denzel Washington was a guy who was won a lot of Oscars. Well, they the same guy. Maybe just won one Oscar. I don't know. But there you go. That's it, guys. That is your founder. You want to see what it looks like? I'll show him to you again. The one and only Nema Jahan, founder of Shiba Inu.
Is this your king SHIB army? Is this your man?
Also known as Ryoshi. Yeah, had a good run, Nema. That's all I got. Be blessed.
All right, that shit was whack. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Okay, so we know the developer of SHIB is Nema. Okay, but what makes that bad? Is it bad because he was, he spoke with, he was friends with Sam Bankman-Fried and friends with people with failed cryptocurrency projects? Is it bad because maybe he launched a bunch of products that didn't work out? Because sometimes you do launch some project. Here's the thing about crypto is that we have a lot of developers whose literal only existence is to create a project, pump it, rug it, and they keep doing that over and over and over and over again. But then there are also people in the space who maybe tried something, it didn't work out, and they're trying a new business, right? Now, who knows the intentions behind these? I don't know. You don't know. No one knows, right? But this is pretty interesting, right? This is pretty interesting to see what's going on with this guy. But, hey, I didn't really get any concrete evidence that this guy's an evil guy. If maybe he's Ryoshi, great. But is he a bad guy? I don't know. I don't think so, right? Unless I missed something I'm not seeing. I know we skipped the part of the video, but you know what I mean? Crazy. Roulette says my paper hand journey is spreading FUD about SHIB. He should rename his channel to My FUD Journey. Yeah, if you think I'm spreading FUD about SHIB when I'm actually kind of defending SHIB right now, you're just dumb and you probably popped in and have you probably don't know what you're talking about, right? Very, very interesting. But to me, this doesn't make Bitboy's case look any better. I mean, it kind of seems lame to me. It just kind of seems lame. Like, yeah, he's the founder, but is it bad? Is it a bad thing? I don't think so. Now, literally, like recently, Bitboy's been on this like weird edgelord trend. You know what I mean? For a while, like calling out people and doing outrageous things. I don't know. So I guess the Shiba Inu founder exposed. But to me, this doesn't. It's not a smoking gun. Now let's see what people are under his video are saying. Right? You know what I mean? Give me a second. Let's go and watch these. Listen to these comments and see exactly if people agree with him. Ben is bringing the truth and clarity to the masses. Thank you for the contribution to the crypto community. Good job, guys. I love the investigative journalism. I don't see like the smoking gun though. Haven't you just exposed his guy and his family to blackmail, hijack, and kidnap? Why? I'm dead. Wait, what? What? Folks, Mr. Ben has not said anything bad about SHIB. He is just doing due diligence before buying this token and supporting the ecosystem. That's not what this is. People are so out of touch. He's not doing due diligence before buying the token. That's so stupid. This is unfortunate. They wanted to stay anonymous for a reason. People will do anything for clout, even jeopardizing their safety. Now, here's the thing. This is the issue I have with cryptocurrency. I don't mind developers not being doxed if the project has been around for a while and it's still existing, thriving, doing things that earn our trust, right? Because we've had doxed developers in the space rip us off in front of our eyes, and who cares, right? But but that's the thing, though. It takes a while for them to become established, So am I going to trust a product right out of the gate with no docs developers? No, but I may ape into it to make a quick profit. But if a developer is docs, I do feel a little better. Why? Because so many times in this cryptocurrency space, we've seen these developers that are serial ruggers or serial scam artists, right? So like I said, we would know that about them if they were docs, like this guy, Neymar. So the knock is that he's been a part of other failed projects and other cryptocurrency projects and hung out with shady people. I guess that's the association, right? Fine. But does that make him a bad guy? I don't think so. But maybe if he was doxxed since the beginning, people would have not purchased SHIB as much as they did now. Who knows, right? This was at a time where not doxing was acceptable. What do I mean? Well, just recently, within the last year, there was some issue where someone needed to get in contact with the developers for Uniswap. And they are complaining to CZ about it. And CZ made a public statement saying, well, we don't know who the developers of Uniswap are because we onboarded them, and put their token on our platform in a time where being not being doxxed is acceptable. Right now, going forward, if you want to be a real serious cryptocurrency product in the space, I'm not sure how not being doxxed is going to be acceptable unless you're a meme coin. You know what I mean? So, and SHIB's a big cryptocurrency. SHIB is no small baby, bro. SHIB is number 13 of all the cryptocurrencies. Number 13. 1-3. SHIB out of every single cryptocurrency, except the ones coin market cap doesn't list that are before it, like Hex, right? Because if you go to Crypto Bubbles, you can see down here, Shiba Inu is really 14, right? So I guess the one is missing is Hex, right? But still, 14 or 13 doesn't really matter, right? It's still a big cryptocurrency project. And as far as I know, with the exception of Dogecoin, except I think we know who the Dogecoin founder is, right? We know who everybody is on here. Bitcoin, obviously, anonymous. Ethereum, we know who that is. Tether, I'm not sure if we know who runs Tether. BNB, CZ, USDC, Circle, XRP, forgot his name, Ripple Labs, Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, Polygon, Indian name, I forgot what it is. Dogecoin, Billy, whatever the hell. Of course, BUSD, Solana, Polkadot, and now SHIB. So that's very interesting, right? That is actually very, very interesting. And smash the like button, guys. We're 4 likes away from 100 likes. We have 269 people. Keep the 69. No one leave. No one come. Well, but to me, I don't see a smoking gun. I think it's just, okay, so we found out who the developer is, but does that make him a bad person? Maybe we have to do a little bit of research on his past. I mean, what do you guys think about all this? I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. And then we'll get into the FTX YouTubers being sued, which is interesting. And Bitboy is one of those YouTubers. We'll do that like around 9 or so, like 15 minutes. But I want to chat with you guys about the Shiba Inu thing. Do you think this is a smoking gun? Do this make you think, feel, any different about the project? Now let's go ahead and Wikipedia this guy and see what we can see. Maybe he's been involved in some really shady stuff. So unification, we know that. I wonder if he's on the unification. Let me see. FUND. If he's on the actual. So let's see. I don't mind people being doxxed, to be honest. I mean, it's like if you have a regular business here in the United States, like you're gonna get doxxed. You have to get doxxed. Your company is going public, right? It's gonna get doxxed. I don't see anything about oh, here we go. Developers. Let's see. Unity testnet developers. Integrate testnet, test fund, testnet fun. So I don't think the developers are doxxed for fund. Okay. So let me look up this guy's name again. What was it? Nema? Let me see.
0 tweets. 0 tweets. 0 tweet profiles.
Nema Jahan. Nema Jahan. Did I get it right? It's Nema, right? Nema Jahan. So this is his Twitter. Let's go to Wikipedia. Maybe he doesn't even have one. Maybe he's not even over the internet, or maybe he is on. See, so no, this is not it. This is a whole different person right here. Oh no, this is him. Nema, okay, Wentworth, 823, high air relationship, married him. Nema, keep going, smart digital health. So this is the guy. Let's see.
Here at the Digital Health Summit Live.
What is this?
Mobile studio, sponsored by WebMD. I'm here with
Whoa, he's got something. So okay, we're gonna watch a little bit of this. This is interesting. So this is your king, SHIB fam. Billy Marcus and who else? Dundo. Who else?
Nema from SmartMat.
Very nice to meet you, Jeff, and thank you for having me.
Great. We're so excited.
okay.
So I came by your booth yesterday.
Didn't think he was gonna sound like that. Not sure if that. I didn't think it was. Hey, I didn't. I'm just playing, but relax.
The device, the mat, the whole
He said, "Hello, good afternoon."
thing blew my mind. Walk us through what SmartMat is.
Okay, very simply, it's a yoga mat that learns your practice and gives you adjustments as you're doing the practice.
Bro, how is this man running SHIB and creating these sick yoga mats? This is your King SHIB army.
So you'll get on the mat, and on your iOS or Android device, there'll be a person doing yoga. You follow.
Okay, did you guys think he was going to sound like this? You know, just be honest now. This is the SHIB main developer.
The movements, but the catch is the mat's actually tracking your movements, and if you're slightly off in either alignment or balance, what's going to happen is the mat's going to give you some indications on how to fix and adjust that so you can improve your practice.
So what we can see by this guy, this doesn't make him look bad. This seems like this guy's just a businessman. He's just trying his hand everywhere, and SHIB is one of those big businesses, right? This is totally not crypto related. Very, very interesting. Interesting. Wait, why can't we find a Wikipedia on this guy? Nema Jahan. So celebrities, says net worth. Let's go back to, okay, well, he seems like a pleasant guy, right? Does he seem like a pleasant guy? I mean, who knows, right? All right, so okay, so he is tied to unification. Okay, so he is doxed. Okay, so here's the thing. He is doxed, guys. He's been doxed for unification because he had an AMA with MXC. That's a big deal, right? So he's not like anonymous. So he's already doxed. Bitboy didn't dox him. He just exposed him as the Shiba Inu main developer. So he didn't dox anybody, right? So he's already doxed. Okay. All right, well, I mean, does this make him? Let's see how unification is done. You know, let's see how unification is done. I mean, obviously, unification is probably going to be one of those cryptos that let's go to all time. This thing came out right. Okay, so right around 2019, where it went up for the vote in the DAO, right? 1 year. Year date. Okay, so we see it's not too off. You know, obviously it pumped. Let me see. Did it peak? This is probably November 2000. Wow, this thing actually peaked. Wow, this thing actually peaked recently. So Unification DAO actually pumped to its all-time high recently. Not in the 2021 bull run. We could see actually right here when when Bitcoin was peaking, Unification was down, but recently this thing started to send. Is this because of Shiba Inu? Probably, right? With the whole Shibarium thing. That's probably it, right? What do you guys think? I'm gonna read some of these comments right now. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I mean, the project's doing well. So, is this guy evil? Who fucking cares? The question is, who cares, right? I mean, unless we can link him back to multiple rug pulls, but even then, it'd have to be like a real crazy example of him like purposely rugging the project. I don't think this knocks SHIB in any way. And people say Bitboy wasn't doing this to hurt SHIB, but it kind of was. He was talking crap to SHIB. Now, also, SHIB has another problem. It's not just this is not a problem, in my opinion. I don't think the freaking video with Bitboy proved anything, to be honest. You know what I mean? You know what? I thought he was going to sound like Dondo with that name. I didn't think he was going to sound like that with the name. Look it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I mean, he seems kind of like a pleasant dude, right? Like you would trust this guy, right? Hey guys, invest in Shiba Inu.
Fascinating. So, you know, you had it right there. It was so neat. It has like a little stand for an iPad or for the device. So, what sort of interaction do I have with the app as I'm doing my practice?
Okay, well, there's two different ways to use the app. One is called In-Class Assist, and one is called In-Home Private. In-home private, we like to consider it the evolution of the yoga video.
In-home private, we like to consider it the evolution. We like to consider it. Okay, I'm mocking him a little bit, all right? But come on. I know my voice is it's not very deep, but you know what I mean? Levels, you know? I'm just having some fun, right? We're having some fun. This is the SHIB developer.
Because you're watching the video, you're doing the practice, and you're receiving corrections. This is probably better for people who are just getting started out doing yoga. For more advanced practitioners, we have something called in-class assist. Now, what in-class assist does is you do your own flow. You lead the mat, and the mat actually detects what poses you're doing and goes and makes real-time corrections and records them for later analysis of your practice. You can track your improvements.
It's fascinating. So are you on the...
What?
Track your improvements. For later analysis of your practice, you can track your improvements.
It's fascinating. So are you on the market now? It's fascinating. And the price?
I mean, this is a cool ass. I don't know if you guys, I dated someone who did a lot of yoga, and I'm sure she would appreciate this. This is actually a cool ass thing. This is not a knock for Shiba Inu. This is not bad. And people say Bitboy wasn't trying to hurt Shiba Inu, but it sounded like he was, right? Him and Shaitoshi were going at it, and yada yada yada. But who cares? Who cares, right? Dude, what if Shaitoshi changed his profile picture to him? I would die, bro. I would die. And SRT, thank you so much for the second $5 donation. Saying, excuse me, who the hell is this Rodney iShow Speed? I love iShow Speed, by the way. But thank you so much, SRT, for the $5 donation. The second $5 donation today. Guys, thank you so much for all the donations today. I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for the likes, guys. We're at 106 likes. Let's get to 125. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay. Well, hey, is this true? We don't know. He says it is. So this is the proof. I got a bunch of verification that this guy, this is his real Telegram. Trust me, bro. And I'm sure he has more information that he can't directly tell us because it would dox the people who gave him that information. But I mean, we don't even know. We don't even know if this is really him, but we're assuming it's him. And you know what? It could have been Russ, right? It could have been. It could have been Cliff from Shinobi. This could have been worse. It could have been Sam Bankman-Fried, but it's this guy. And he seems pretty pleasant. This guy looks like he pays his taxes on time. He bangs his wife regularly, right? Takes her on a date, supports his kids, goes to football games, just trying to work his hardest. Like, you know what? I'm going to give cryptocurrency a chance. In fact, I'm going to create something called Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. If you're Bitboy. I think this guy's, I don't think he's bad. I don't know. This guy could be some evil ass motherfucker that keeps launching shitcoins after shitcoin. But it could be worse, right? It could be way worse. It could have been way worse. It could have been Jim Cramer. What if we found out Jim Cramer was a founder of Shiba Inu? So let me make a tweet. I gotta make a tweet. All right. SHIB Army. If you're not following me on Twitter, links to my Twitter is in the description down below. I just watched the video that at Bitboy put out doxing Ryoshi. He says it's this guy. Copy. He says it's this guy. Honestly. Okay. Don't see how this is bad for SHIB. We get a little shrug in there. Let me get a shrug in there. Shrug. This is a white guy. Can I make this guy black? How do I make this man shrugging black? Whatever. All right, SHIB Army. I just watched the video that Bitboy Crypto put out, doxing Ryoshi. He says it's this guy. Honestly, not a bad guy. Don't see how this is bad for SHIB. I'm being honest. Look at if this guy was some raging asshole, you know what I mean? I get it. But look at him. He's looking.
Price point?
$297 right now for pre-order.
That's great. And so as you're progressing and
of course, we got to celebrate a 6-month membership from Wadi, the crypto hunter. Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. And remember, guys, if you're a member on my channel, every single Monday, we give away $50 in US or some sort of stable coin or ETH, depending on what's going on. All you got to do is be a member. All you got to do is have an eggplant next to your name. That's it, to be entered to win. And of course, you can't win if you won one of the last 10 times, right? So shout out to all my members. I do appreciate all of you. We've had a crazy amount of new members this month because of all you guys gifting memberships. I do appreciate all of you. And guys, we are at 111 likes. Let's get to 125. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Hold on. Let me go back to this guy. I want to hear his voice again.
In your practice, getting better at it, does the app learn as it become more challenging? Can it push you in your yoga journey?
I'm really glad you asked that, Jeff, because it's fascinating, because the yoga that I do and the yoga that you do and the yoga that somebody else does, it's going to be different, and there's going to be different kind of corrections that are required because everybody has a different body type and everybody has a different level or ability. And my yoga isn't wrong or your yoga isn't right. So what SmartMat does is it actually calibrates to the individual user and goes and learns them and gives them an individual baseline. Then it makes that correction of right or wrong based on your personal baseline.
Oh, Nema actually replied. Oh, all right, everybody gather around. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Sit down. You stop talking. Sit down. Everybody buckle up. All right, Nema responded. Hold on. Nema responded. Everybody sit down. Take a seat. All right, here we go. That's what I'm saying, Slacker. So Nema says, hello, since a YouTube journalist decided to take anecdotal information from the internet and do this again, let me do this again as well. I am the one of the founders of Unification. I have not been active in a leadership role for some time, but still do my part to support the team and platform. In 2021, there were unsearched articles about me saying that I was the founder, Big Whale, of a famous coin. These are untrue and most were removed. Whoa. Also, there are unresearched rumors saying that I worked with SBF. This is untrue. I have been in the same room as SBF precisely twice and one time exchanged a hello with him. Zero association, any business or otherwise. I am a technology founder who loves the concept of blockchain, but stepped back from the public because I did not enjoy the heated lifestyle that came with this. I wish you all the best. Any further questions you can ask me in the Unification Telegram channel. Wow, I'm going to follow him. So he's saying, what? That's not true. That's not good for Bitboy. I mean, is it him? Is it not him? Because would it be bad for him to admit that it was him? Maybe because Ryoshi walked away from the project, right? Recently. So maybe he's lying. Maybe he's not lying. This is getting really interesting. Interesting. YouTube journalist, man, roasting us, huh? Okay, so Nema says, nah. That's interesting. He doesn't look like he eats Welly's burgers. That's such a gimmick, bro. Bree, sit up and sit down again, all right? Jayhawk, relax. Unlike the damn Bree, no. Yeah, I mean, first of all, okay, so he's saying it's not him. But if he is, he's not, you know what I mean? PR tours. Wait, where's that post at? Did I have too many tabs? Too many tabs. Did I close it? Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, so let me go back to this. Put alert, alarm, siren. Okay. Ship army. Well, he's saying that Bitboy is wrong. What do you think? Yeah, because honestly, after watching that video, like, there's no proof that that's him. I mean, good thing. So this guy's vindicating what I thought. I thought maybe, actually, hold on. I thought maybe I was just being smooth brain for a second. I didn't catch the actual free chicken, I guess you could say. I didn't catch what was going on. You know what I mean? But it seems like, nothing really went on. It's just, he's fine. Like, there's no connection. There was no connection. I didn't miss it. There was just no connection. So thank goodness I'm not smooth brain. Well, at least all the time, right? Edgar almost hit the 12. Let's celebrate Edgar for 11 months. It's almost hit the 12-month mark, but Rodney rugged 1 month for me. Wait, how? I can't rug a month from you. Edgar, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. And thank you so much for the continuation of posting dank memes on Instagram. And guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, links to my Instagram is in the description down below, just in case you want a kind of a look into my personal side. I'll be posting a lot tonight, hanging out with the boy Jake G down here in San Diego. So there's gonna be a lot to check out and creep and whatnot. And if you guys follow me and you guys tell me your degens in a private message, I'll go ahead and follow you back. You have to be part of my community though. And of course, Twitter is all cryptocurrency. Well, it's not a $1 billion lawsuit against Bitboy, but we'll get into that a little later. So it looks like this is the guy. He's saying that Bitboy's wrong. Definitely not. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, Bitboy. I wouldn't say it's pointless, but crazy. Okay, well. All right, so that's the news with the Bitboy situation. Now let's get into, of course, we got to get into this crazy lawsuit. I know we're probably going to lose a lot of viewers, but give me 1 second. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Okay, but what is interesting though, and I want to talk about this, is that we are seeing, guys, a lot of old SHIB influencers move over to KTO. And look at, if they're offering them a nice bag, can you knock them? I'm sure a lot of these SHIB guys, like I said before, were doing a lot of things that were for SHIB that were just free. They weren't getting paid for it. I'm telling you, they probably weren't getting paid for it because it would benefit their platform to talk about SHIB. I would, if I was SHIB, I'd keep some people on my payroll because you want to make sure you have some of these same influencers. Why? Because they're going to be an opportunity presented to these guys from like Contori, for example, who are going to be like, hey, we will pay you to talk about us, right? We will pay you to talk about us. And so if you're these people that are, like DeFi Kraken or Queenie, who used to be SHIB Queenie, but now it's just Queenie, I mean, you got to take that bag. If they're offering you 10K or 20 grand to talk about their project, you take the bag. You don't sit there and talk about SHIB for free when you think SHIB is moving in a different direction. So I can't knock these people for taking the money and running. I can't knock these people because you never know what's going on in somebody's personal life, right? So that's important to understand that. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy to me. All right. So let's talk about the FTX situation. We're going to watch a video from Scott Schaefer. Very, very good YouTube. Of course, links to his the videos in the description down below. But YouTube creators sued for promoting FTX scam. Now, riddle me this, guys. What do you think? Everybody in the world was fooled by FTX. Tom Brady, Steph Curry, BlackRock, Sequoia Capital, F1 Mercedes. So many big entities were fooled by FTX. It wasn't just these YouTube influencers, but now there's a class action lawsuit out of Florida, I believe, that's going after the Meek Kevins, that's going after the Graham Steffens, that's going after the Bitboy cryptos. Very, very interesting. Now, we all know that Bitboy crypto was the crusader against SBF and FTX, and he flew out to the Bahamas to confront him and be like, you're a bad, bad man, SBF, because he wanted to seem like the savior of crypto, and everyone was on their knees cupping his balls and giving him the glut glut combo. And I was over here like, no, I don't buy that shit. No, I'm at the Bitcoin conference in Miami, and I'm the only one that, oh my God, Bitboy crypto, I love you. It's so corny. I saw him and I was like, puh, small man. You know what I mean? No, I didn't say that, right? I respect everybody's grind, you know what I mean? But it was funny how that lady called him out during the conference. Literally, she's like, you promoted all these projects, you rugged a lot of people. And then Bitboy was like, you're an arpist and a murderer. He called the lady an arpist, R-A-P-I-S-T, and a murderer. Why? Because she was calling him out. We got to watch this video. I got to show you this video one time. This is fun. This is funny. Bitboy confronted. On. Oh, here it is.
We turned down 90. No, because I have a media sheet.
Bitboy has completely lost it. A woman who had accused Bitboy of being a scammer got the worst possible reaction.
Let's hear. Where's the evidence? Give the evidence. Give the evidence. This is your moment. Okay. Prove unequivocally. Show me a media sheet.
Awkward.
Show me a media sheet and say that's evidence.
All right, let's go and see, right? So guys, you can just go and check all the evidence posted by Zach XP.
A thread from a year ago.
It doesn't matter whether it's a year ago, right?
No, hold on. When you do this,
go and check all the
here we go.
Oh, okay, so you're a child molester.
A child molester.
You're a child molester.
Okay, can you let me complete now?
No, I don't have to back it up with evidence. It's just something that I said.
You know
This
what?
woman is
The
a child
Bitcoin
molester.
that's
She is a
not
murderer.
Bitcoin.
She's a
But
murderer.
Look at you. You're shaking. You know when people shake? Those are psychological.
How awkward, right? But I mean, she confronted him. She confronted him about a project he promoted in a Rugged, which everyone in this, every single person in the space does this. You know, I've promoted shit that Rugged and stuff like that. Everybody has, right? Some more blatantly than others, right? Some really hop on the ween dog and promote something really hard, And she was confronting him about it, and he's called her a child molester and a murderer. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. Very, very bad. So he was being the savior of crypto, and people were calling him out saying, "You're not a savior," and that's how I felt too. I thought it was corny as hell. In fact, I made a few videos. Yeah, he was shaking, Chris chilling. He was shaking. She did get him. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're not a savior of crypto. You promoted it too. I don't care if you promoted it, right? Shut up, Jog. I don't care if you promoted it, but don't act like you're the savior of crypto. I'm not mad at Graham Steffens. I'm not mad at Meet Kevin. I'm not mad at anybody. You know what I mean? So let's watch this video on the YouTubers getting sued for billions of dollars. Shout out to Scott Schaefer. Very, very good content. Links to this video is in the description down below.
Biggest names in YouTube finance and cryptocurrency are now being sued for promoting a massive scam. The scam we're talking about is FTX. Now, if you're unfamiliar, FTX was a massive cryptocurrency platform that went under in November of last year. I covered this extensively. I think I did 15 videos on FTX, and I talked about how many of these YouTube creators who are promoting it, pimping it out on their platform, could potentially face repercussions, and now that seems to be the case. Now, there was an FTX lawsuit, I think in December last year or maybe January, and that lawsuit only covered the actual celebrities who had endorsed this platform. We're talking about Tom Brady, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin O'Leary, and it didn't name any of these actual YouTubers in that lawsuit. Now, this new lawsuit, which came out yesterday, I just found out about it today, lists all of the actual or the biggest names on YouTube that were promoting this platform. Now, I have to say, there are some issues with this lawsuit. I've been covering many of these guys for a long time, and I'm going to say there are some issues. So we're going to go over the lawsuit. We're going to cover it, show you exactly what is happening. And
hold that thought. I got to pee. Look at the crypto bubbles. I got to pee real quick. While I'm here, let me know, do you think, in the chat with a yes or a no, do you think that these YouTubers are responsible for FTX, the collapse of it? Do you think they should be sued? Do you think they owe money to the public? Let me know. I got to take a piss. I'll be back. Yeah, Bitboy was shaking though, huh? Yes, no, yes, yes. I did pee well. No, yes. We got a bunch of no's. We got a bunch of yeses here. All right, let's watch the video.
And then I'll give my opinion on if I actually think this is going to work or what's going to go through with it. Okay, so here is the actual lawsuit right here on the screen. You can see the United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, Miami Division. Edwin Garrison is the plaintiff. Now, one thing to note is Edwin Garrison and his lawyers are the same people who filed the lawsuit against the celebrities, like I said, Tom Brady and whatnot, who for promoting.
They're trying to make money.
They filed the same lawsuit. So this is the same guys. It seems to be they're doing like blanket statement, just throwing out lawsuits left and right to see who sticks against it. But yeah, just keep in mind, they're the same guys. Now they're going after Kevin Paffrath. That's Meet Kevin, if you don't know who that is. Graham Stephan, Andre Jeek, Jaspreet Singh. Now, Jaspreet Singh is the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That's his real name.
Damn.
Jeremy LaFleur, otherwise known as Financial Education. And then you have Tom Nash. Now, what's really interesting about Tom Nash, we'll get into that in just a minute, but Tom Nash is not his real name. They don't list his real name, so it's kind of interesting on that one. But Tom Nash, they're going after. Ben Armstrong is known as Bitboy Crypto. Ben Armstrong has actually responded already, so we'll cover that.
Yes,
and then Erica Kohlberg and Creator Agency LLC. Now, what's really interesting is that most of these creators, I don't know all of them, I don't know about Ben Armstrong, but most of these creators on this list were all at one point in the same agency, Creator Agency LLC, which is what that agency is being sued as well in this lawsuit. Most of them were all in this agency at one point. And Creator Agency is the one, if you don't know what agencies do for YouTubers, they go out and find the deals for these actual YouTubers. So Creator Agency was the one that went to FTX, or FTX came to Creator Agency and said, you know, we have these YouTubers, they'd love to work with you, and they made these deals happen. Now, Creator Agency has massively changed their site since all of this backlash happened. If you went to their site in the past, you used to see people like Graham Stephan. I'll put an old picture up. You had Graham Stephan, Andre Jick, all of these guys were in the same agency, and they have now rebranded their website, and they still have some of the creators. Minority Mindset is on there. Erica Kohlberg, Erica Kohlberg was one of the founders of the actual agency, and she's also a social media influencer as well. But you can see some of the influencers are still on the list. Spencer, Brian Junger there. But like Graham Stephan and Andre Jick are no longer on this list. It does say at the bottom that they have more influencers that they work with. So I don't know if Graham and Andre and some of these other guys are no longer working with this agency due to the fallout with FTX, or if they just don't want their picture being displayed on the actual website. I don't know if that's the case or not, but the actual agency along with these individuals are being sued in this case. Now, what's really interesting is that one of the creators, Ben Armstrong, also known as Bitboy Crypto, has already responded, and this is the tweet. He said, "I'm pretty excited about this FTX lawsuit, actually, to be honest. When I countersued the plaintiffs and the lawyers involved, we will finally be able to prove unequivocally I never had dealings with FTX. This is going to be the easiest money anyone ever made since SBT took yours." So Ben Armstrong, he's not someone I followed last year, so I actually don't know if he promoted FTX. I would think that if they were adding Ben Armstrong to the actual lawsuit, I would hope that they actually did their research and can prove that Ben Armstrong promoted FTX. But, you know, he says that he didn't promote it. So take it as it is. Now, the other guys I've extensively covered, Meet Kevin, Graham Stephan, Andre Jick, all of them heavily promoted it. I have video evidence. Many people have video evidence. Now, Kevin, Graham, and Andre actually had another YouTube channel called Millennial Money, and pretty much every video on that channel was promoted by FTX. They had the FTX logo on the screen for like the whole hour-long episode in many cases. And that channel, I believe it was Graham Stephan, completely destroyed that channel because the whole thing was just a massive endorsement for FTX, and he realized, you know, he should probably take this down. So this lawsuit is asking for $1 billion in damages, claiming that, you know, these YouTubers who promoted it, they were promoting a scam, and people signed up for them and lost, you know, upwards of $1 billion. Now, if you actually scroll down to the defendants page, it lists all of the defendants, and it shows like their YouTube channels and where they live. It says Ventura, California for Kevin, Graham Stephan, Las Vegas. Now, what's really interesting is you've actually scrolled down to number 28. It says defendant Tom Nash, a YouTube star with over 283,000 subscribers to his YouTube page, was paid to endorse FTX and is a citizen and resident of Sydney, Australia. Now, if you've been following my channel, I actually covered Tom Nash and I actually exposed him. And I can say with certainty that Tom Nash is not his real name. Everyone who's done research on this guy knows that Tom Nash is not his real name. That's a fake name that he created specifically for his YouTube channel, right? That's hilarious. This lawsuit is filing against a fake name. Now, I have seen other lawsuits in the past go after, you know, like a YouTube channel. It'll list the YouTube channel name, and then it'll list the person's real name, or they'll go after a celebrity's fake name, because sometimes celebrities have fake name. So it'll list their fake name and their real name. But I've never seen a lawsuit actually go after someone and just list their fake name. It does not list anywhere in this page his real name. I know what it is. I'm not going to say it because he did threaten to sue me once, even though his name is public knowledge. It's pretty easy to find, but that's not his real name at all. And after the research I've done, I can tell you he does not live in Sydney, Australia. So that information is 100% false. They didn't do their research. Not real name, not where he lives. So that's one strike against this lawsuit. If you actually want your lawsuit to work and go through, you should do your research and find out who these guys actually are. Now, they do list Jaspreet Singh. That's the creator of Minority Mindset. So they did their research to find out what that guy's real name is, but they didn't do their research to find out what Tom Nash's real name is. Now, the lawsuit, one interesting paragraph that says the suit held that United States.
Okay, thank you so much, Brad, for the $5 donation. And yeah, Chrissy, yeah, if you guys don't know who Echoes from Above is, he's a degenerate too, man. That guy is absolutely killing it. Same kind of commentary, critical commentator on all these finance or YouTubes and stuff like that. And thank you so much. Brad says alien mothership still more believable than Bitboy. Yeah, apparently there's an alien mothership right now in our orbit or in our solar system or something like that.
States Securities and Exchange Commission warned in 2017 that if a yield-bearing account are found to be securities, persons promoting them could be prosecuted for promoting an unregistered security or failing to properly disclose their payments and compensation. The question of whether that is the case has been practically answered in the affirmative through various regulatory statements, guidance, and actions issued by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and other regulatory entities. So basically, the actual lawsuit, they seem to believe that FTX is a security. It's an unregistered security. And because these guys were endorsing it, they are liable. Now, these guys made a ton of money. They have since deleted pretty much all their connection to FTX, but I actually have video footage. I've shown this before. Specifically, Jeremy Financial Education and Tom Nash both talked about how they were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month promoting FTX.
Made the hard decision to cut ties with FTX. And I just want to be fully transparent with you guys on my side of things and kind of what I've seen and why I've made this decision. Okay. Now, I was supposed to, the deal between FTX and I were supposed to run through the end of this year. I don't want to disclose the specific numbers, but I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible. Multi-six figure.
Now, this lawsuit could have grave impacts for many of the other endorsements on YouTube, especially if these guys at the plaintiffs were to win this case, right? If they were able to successfully sue these influencers for promoting this scam, then what's going to happen with other things like established titles or other companies like that, right? These influencers on YouTube are going to have to be very picky now that an actual lawsuit has been filed for something like this. They have to decide, this could get me in trouble. If I promote this, it goes under or it gets proven a scam, I could be in serious trouble. Now, like I said, I don't know if this case is actually going to win or not. Just the fact that they clearly, the plaintiffs clearly do not know Tom Nash's real name. They did put in the effort to find out who this guy really is. That doesn't bear, it doesn't look good if in the case of the case actually winning. I don't know if they can actually go after someone if they don't know his real name. Probably Legal Eagle or Attorney Tom will have to comment more on that. Now, like I said, Ben Armstrong already put his tweet out talking about that. And actually, Meet Kevin actually contacted CopyZilla, and he posted a clip on it on Twitter, so I'll show that as well.
And I'm happy to work with this, some form of like basically a charity. Let's be clear, that's what it is. It's not taking responsibility because ultimately, I don't think any influencer has to take responsibility for what somebody does with product advice. That responsibility should only arise if somebody actually hires somebody, like retaining an attorney, hiring a doctor for their own personal situation, or hiring a personal financial advisor. Otherwise, from there, it's a lesson to the whole community. We've got to be more careful with sponsors, and the viewers have to be, diligent about their own decisions.
So ultimately, I don't know how this is going to play out. If the plaintiffs do win this case, and these YouTubers have to pay money for promoting the scam, I do think it could have like massive implications for other types of products that have been promoted on YouTube as well. YouTubers are going to have to be very, very choosy what they're promoting now that some of them are actually getting sued for promoting FTX. But I'd love to know in the comments below, what do you think? Is this lawsuit going to win? Are these influencers going to have to pay up for it? Or do you think this is just like a massive just Hail Mary? Because like I said, this law firm, they're the same one that actually sued all of the actual celebrities, Tom Brady and whatnot, in another lawsuit for promoting FTX. So it seems like they're just tossing out lawsuits left and right to see what sticks. But I'd love to know your comments down below.
If you guys are not subscribed, if you don't watch Tom Schafer's content, very, very good. Okay. So what do you guys think about all this? Do you think that the YouTubers are responsible? Okay, let's take it off of crypto. Say, for example, they were something else. Skillshare is another one that I heard that people don't like. Maybe it's or like the headphones. What are they called? The Raycon earbuds. Say, for example, Raycon earbuds are just bad or they explode in your ear or something crazy, right? They just wreck you. Should YouTube influencers be responsible for promoting that? It's like, well, why are we going after the? And I'm a YouTuber too, but I'm not being biased here. I'm just giving my objective opinion. How are they supposed to know Sam Bankman-Fried's doing a bunch of shady shit? Like, how are they supposed to sit there and, some people could say, well, why don't they do their due diligence on some of their sponsors? But then the question is, well, if you are doing your due diligence on some of the on FTX, you're looking at what appears to be the second most successful exchange in the cryptocurrency world. And you're looking at all the commercials, you're looking at all the celebrity endorsements, you're looking at all the venture capitalists that support it. And it's like, that's your research. What else are you supposed to do? How do you know it's supposed to go down? Are you supposed to say no to the sponsor because it's crypto? Are you supposed to say no to the sponsor because you watched the CoffeeZilla video because CoffeeZilla was calling it a Ponzi scheme forever. But we know CoffeeZilla is also a content creator. So he goes after, some of these, this is what he does for content. So it's like, is that your due diligence? Are you supposed to watch a CoffeeZilla video and be like, well, CoffeeZilla said it's a scam, so I'm not supposed to, be sponsored by it? To me, it seems kind of crazy to assume that the YouTubers just knew it was going to rug, because you can't. Even Binance, their biggest competitor, on their own website, had it as the second most trusted exchange when it comes to exchange score, which we know if you look at the metrics for exchange score, and you can see it right here. Check this out. We go to crypto exchanges. Right here, and we go to exchange score, and they'd explain what exchange score is. You can see it's based on average liquidity, volume, as well as confidence in that volume reported by an exchange is legitimate. And average liquidity, it should have been one of the metrics that was a red flag, but I guess that's our self-reporting. So to me, it's going to be hard to prove that these YouTubers knew that FTX was going to rug. So crazy. That's crazy. Barbie Madoff benefactor who benefited from withdrawing earlier were also required to pay back money benefited. I think YouTubers should be responsible. Also, they benefited from the promote. Yeah, so that's what they mean by clawbacks, Chrissy, is that all the money. Well, that's tough. Because what you're pretty much saying is that all the money they were paid to promote it, it should be taken back. But they were paid for a job. You know, the example I used before is like, say your uncle stole $1 million from a bank, right? And he gave you $200,000 and he got caught. He just gave you $200,000 because he got caught. Well, you're going to have to get that money back. But say, for example, your uncle steals $1 million and you have your own business and he pays you $200,000 for some work. It's like, well, you know, does he have to get, I don't know. It's weird. That's a tough one. Tough one. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You know, and I'm an influencer too, you know what I mean? So I get it on a smaller scale. You know, but I'm trying to be objective here because it's hard to prove it's hard for that lawsuit to win. Now sometimes they settle. And look, don't get it wrong. You think these lawyers are here for the good? No, they're here to make a paycheck. These class action lawsuits are so ass. I've gotten so many $17 paychecks from class action lawsuits. I mean, it's $17. It's lunch. I get it, but you know, but I have gotten some big bangers. Like, for example, there were some class action lawsuits for DoorDash and Uber Eats in California, and I got paid like $600 from each of those motherfuckers. That was nice, or close to that. That was nice. That was nice. But you know, besides that, usually these class action lawsuits only benefit the lawyers, right? You know what I mean? You know, so. I mean, what do you guys think? It's tough. It's tough. You know, I'd hate to make these decisions, but I think it's hard to get the YouTubers, right? I know CoffeeZilla wants to go after people and stuff like that. I get it, but that's CoffeeZilla. If CoffeeZilla didn't do that, if people are like, what the hell, CoffeeZilla? Now you're with us. This is why when Stephen Cornelia came out and said that YouTubers shouldn't be responsible, he was making sense and everyone wanted to shit on him. It's like, it was a fun thing to shit on. I think a lot of these people that are saying these things are not even thinking critically, or they are thinking critically, but they just want to play like, you know, the opposite effect, or the contrarian, right? Chrissy says, Graham also noted the FTX high return was suspect and a red flag, but money blinded him and he kept promoting it. Yeah, I mean, that's tough, right? It's like some of these banks, right? They were doing some shady shit, even though they knew interest rates were being raised. You know, not shady shit, but they knew interest rates were being raised, you know. If they are paid by FTX, they are considered a part of it. Same as if you are selling some pills which end up killing people, both company and you are going to get sued. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. If you're working at like fucking Target or something like that, if it's complete negligence, yeah. But if you're working at Target, for example, and maybe you're a cart attendant and the cart has like a malfunction and kills like a baby or a kid, like you're not going to get arrested for it. It's like, that's the company. You're just giving their merchandise away, right? You know what I mean? That's not the same thing. But if you're negligent on the job and you created a situation where someone got hurt or died, you know, then you could be responsible. For example, one of the big things in you know, department stores is slip and falls, and a lot of people do fake slip and falls, but sometimes there's legit slip and falls. Like, for one example, I remember back in like 2010 or 2011, some person came in the store and puked on the floor, and another person slipped and fell and busted their ass. Woo. You know, that's gross. I mean, and those persons it depends on how many people walk by the spill, but we've had examples. One example, when I worked at Walmart for a little bit for loss prevention, we had one of our employees, you know, those little mats that you stand on so your feet feel comfortable. One employee put two of those mats on top of each other, and a lady tripped and fell and hurt herself. The employee didn't really get disciplined, or, you know what I mean, or didn't get in trouble, but the lady got, you know, sued the company and, you know, got a lot of money. Now, what if she would have slipped and fell and died? I still don't think the employee would have got arrested for that. It would have been a company thing, you know, like an accident. I mean, I suppose if they knew that, say, for example, Mark Lee, if they knew like SBF was doing a bunch of shady shit behind the scenes and they weren't as good as they say they were going to, well, then, yeah, of course. And, you know, like you said, Mark Lee, probably Graham Stephan admitting to seeing red flags is not going to be good for him either. It's tough. It's tough. You don't have to be in the class action lawsuit. You can sue alone and win more money. Unlike, yeah, that's true. If you win, though, Chrissy, right? If you win. What an interesting situation, you know? What an interesting situation. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, push it up in the old algorithm. We're so close to 150 likes. Let's get to 150 likes. 12 likes away. Let's go, baby. Unless you are a bartender. Oh yeah, bartenders. Yeah, like, so, yeah. But drinking is one of those things that we give a pass for in our country because literally drinking is worse than a lot of different substances that are illegal. I'll tell you that. Drinking makes you do some dumb shit. It makes you feel terrible in the like if I'm going out and if I'm gonna skip one substance I'm gonna feel okay in the morning, it's always alcohol. You could do everything other than the sun, but alcohol is the one that makes you feel like shit the next day for the most part, right? Why is no one talking about Adam Shelton? The dude promotes rug pull after rug pull. I mean, he kind of promotes like any. I like Adam Shelton. He's but literally he promotes anything and everything, and I think that's apparent if you just go to his page. You know what I mean? But we're all not smooth brain anymore. We got the wrinkles in our brain now. We know that that's not. We know that if you want to get into some quick plays, you go hang out over there. But don't be buying and hodling shit. If you drive home and kill somebody in a DUI, the bartender is also criminally liable. True, Slacker, but that's only if it's like over the top, only if there's video evidence that he kept serving the guy, even though, because you could still like the bartender doesn't know if you're going to be driving. How's he supposed to know? He's supposed to grab your keys. Stop. You know what I mean? So, no, they don't do that. If they see that you're visibly drunk, they can deny you more alcohol. You know what I mean? They can. They absolutely can. If they see like you're drunk and you can't handle yourself, they can definitely deny you alcohol. You know what I mean? So what's up, Cool and Chris? How you doing? Jayhawk nappy-headed ass. So that's a toughie. That's a toughie. All right, guys, but with that, I'm going to get out of here for the morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a fantastic stream. I'm going to put out a video reacting or going over the whole Bitboy crypto video and making a small 10-minute video for you guys out there. No, Michael List, no. So here's the summary. Let's bring it back around. Did he expose SHIB? Maybe he exposed the developer who's now the Ryoshi who's now denying it. I mean, I don't know. It didn't make SHIB look bad though. I'll tell you that. All right, y'all. I'm from Louisiana, bro. Nobody denying you alcohol. That's true. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Damn, Jayhawk is going. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate all of you guys. Smash that like button on your way. Let's get to 150 likes before I gotta go. I do appreciate all the viewers today, guys. Look out for that Shiba Inu video. I'm gonna bring it back around and summarize it for everybody, guys. Smash the like button on your way out, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning, guys. So here's the thing about tomorrow morning's stream. Okay, and I'll talk about this in the Telegrams on the Telegram. I have people sleeping over. Jake and his baby girl probably sleeping over in my office. So 8 a.m. might be a little. I'm gonna try to get in there at 8 a.m. I might have to. I don't want to wake my guests up at 7 a.m. and kick them out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna feel bad. But we will have some sort of stream tomorrow. I promise. Something, at least an hour of something, sometime. Okay, I promise. Even if it's just my dumbass face. Okay, we'll have something tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.